Lord Shiva. Who is Shiva? Lord Shiva is the supreme being of the universe. And she is all and in all, both the creator and the creation, within everything and beyond everything at the same time. Shiva has a threefold nature. Its highest reality is beyond time and form. The second aspect is the divine mind, existing here, there, and everywhere. The third aspect is the personal Lord, the creator and source of all time and all form. Only in the deepest meditation can the nature of such a vast and mysterious God be fully known. Shiva means the auspicious, gracious, or kindly one. Shiva is the one supreme being that all faiths have worshipped, and many names and sought to understand for thousands of years. Shiva has five powers: creation, preservation, destruction, and the twin graces of concealment and revelation. He creates the three worlds from his own being, and he also preserves the three worlds, dancing in each tiny atom at every point in time. Ultimately, he absorbs creation back into himself. He does this in great cycles of time, spanning billions of years. Then, in the grand cycle of time, he creates again. He is also the creator of individual souls. With his force and his powers concealing and revealing, Shiva governs and guides our evolution. As a parent guides the child, we should always worship this great God of love and never fear him. He is the self of ourselves, closer than our breath. Lord David taught, his nature is love, and if you worship him with devotion, you will know love and be loving toward others. She is the sun above us, the wind that cools the land, the five elements, the thought within your mind, the spark of light within your body, that which lives and that which is in earth. Beyond knowledge, beyond gender, she is the deathless being who resides beyond the three worlds, who stands and souls united. This lesson is lesson 13. How can we see God? Scientism teaches us that God Shiva is knowable and we can experience him right here and now. It is not just a matter of faith. Dr. Yoga Swami declared, see God in everything. You are in God. God is within you. God is in everyone. See him there. It takes much meditation to find God Shiva in all things, through all things. Lord David taught, he is there as the soul of each soul. You can open your inner eye and see him in others. See him in the world as the world. Perhaps the easiest place to start seeing God is in great religious teachings. You feel a spiritual aura about them that is uplifting. You see a light in their eyes that we do not see in others. The mere sound of their words encourages us to live a more spiritual life. Another way to see God is to look deeply into the eyes of another person. Look beyond the personality, go deeper than his or her intellect, and see the pure life energy which is God. This practice does not stop with people, but can also include seeing the life energy in trees, birds, and animals. Doing this, you discover that God is our life. God is the life in all beings. Becoming aware of this life energy in all that lives is becoming aware of God's presence. The Buddha Gautamata Upanishad explains, he who knows God as the life of life, the eye of the eye, the ear of the ear, the mind of the mind, he indeed comprehends fully the cause of all causes. The life of life in Tamil is the year to year. Beautiful word. Year twice. Year to year. The soul of the soul, the life of the life. One of the definitions of God in Tamil. Year to year. And that's what this is talking about. God is the life of the life of everything. And of course, many Sanskrit common word. That's the common word. Third place to look for God is in the temple. In powerful temples, you can sense the deity's presence in the enshrined worship, and even catch a glimpse of his divine form during the puja. This is done with your third eye, your inner eye of divine sight. Many people, not just saints and sages, have seen God in such mystical visions. Listen 15. What is the meaning of Shiva's dance? Lord Nakaraja is an inspired portrayal of Shiva in action as the divine dancer in the honor of the Pandavati. This is his dance of creation, preservation, and dissolution, performance constantly taking place within each of us and within every atom of the universe at every moment in time. Nakaraja's form has dozens of meaningful symbols. The most important represent his five powers. Creation, Shrishti, is symbolized by his back right hand that holds a small metal drum, Dhamari, which sounds signals the start of creation. Preservation, Stiti, is symbolized by his front right hand held in the gesture of Abhaya. His back left hand holds a blazing flame. This is the fire god Agni, symbol of dissolution from heart. His right foot rests on a small person representing the ego known as Apasmara, forgetful or human. This represents concealing grace, Vedana, the power by which the soul sees itself separate from God. Shiva's front hand is held in elephant trunk pose, pointing toward his raised left foot, symbol of revealing grace on the Raha, the power by which the soul comes to know its oneness with God. On his forehead is the third eye which sees everything, past, present, and future. While the dance is incredibly powerful, indicated by the strands of hair flailing out in all directions, Shiva remains poised and peaceful. The ring of flame, Sivavasi, symbolizes universal consciousness, the hall in which Shiva dances. Shiva's left earring is feminine, the right earring is masculine. These remind us that God embraces both male and female. At the top of the Tiruvasi is Mahakala, great time, another form of God Shiva, who creates, transcends, and devours time. The snake adorning Shiva's body symbolizes Kundalini, the spiritual force within his body. In lesson 16, what is the Namah Shivaya mantra? Namah Shivaya is the most famous and holy Sai mantra, chanted daily by millions of devotees. Shivaya means adoration to Shiva. It appears in the Yajurveda in the famous Sri Rudra hymn to Shiva. This is the verse. Namah Somaya cha Rudraya cha Namah Chandraya cha Arunaya cha Namah Chandraya cha Pasupataye cha Namah Sukraya cha Dhimaya cha Namo Agre Vadaya cha Dure Vadaya cha Namo Antre Chaniyate cha Namo Vrikshebhyo Harikeshebhyo Namastaraya Namah Shambhave Shamayo Bhave cha Namah Shankaraya cha Mahaskaraya cha Namah Shivaya cha Shivataraya cha Namah Tirtyaya cha Kuryaya cha Namah Aryaya cha Varyaya cha Namah Rataranaya Chotaranaya cha Namah Pacharyaya cha Labhyaya cha Pinyaya cha Namah Sikatyaya cha Prabhasyaya cha. Nice word. So that's the Namah Shivaya and Sri Rupam. Notice Panchakshara. Pancha, of course, means five. Akshara means letters. So 5 letters. Each symbol has a meaning. Na is the Lord's concealing grace. Ma is the world. She stands for Shiva. Ma, Ma is earth, Ma is water, He is fire, Ma is air, and Ma is ether. Mantras repeated verbally or mentally, drawing the mind in upon itself to cognize Lord Shiva's infinite, all-pervasive presence. It is really sung and chanted by everyone, but it is most powerful when given by one guru. The tradition is some type of study, and then we receive initiation, mantra diksha and some given by a priest or by a guru. Before this initiation, the guru will usually require a period of study. This is often part of the ritual, such as a home. The guru whispers the mantra into the disciple's right ear, along with instructions on how and when to chant. Traditionally, it is repeated 108 times a day while keeping count on the strand of the Rakshasa. This practice is called Hatha Yoga. When done correctly, it calms the mind and brings spiritual insight and knowledge. It also keeps the devotee close to Shiva and within his protective globe fellowship. Gurudeva advised, when life becomes difficult or strained, say to yourself, Shiva Shiva, or Om Shivaya, or Namah Shivaya. Mentally put it all at his feet. Who is Lord Shiva? The supreme being of the universe, who has a twofold nature. His highest reality is beyond time and form. The second aspect is divine mind existing in you. The third aspect is personal divine power, creation, preservation, destruction, and three races of concealment and revelation. What is the easiest way to start seeing God? In a great religious teaching. What is the second way for seeing God? Seeing the light energy in the eyes of people. What is the third way for seeing God? In the enshrined murti in the temple. Which of Nataraja's five powers is symbolized in his hands? Creation, preservation, and destruction. Which of Nataraja's five powers is symbolized in his feet? Concealing and revealing grace. What is the literal meaning of Namah Shivaya? Adoration to Shiva. Part 6 is entitled Other Gods. Begins with lesson 26. Who is Lord Ganesha? Lord Ganesha is the elephant-faced patron of art and science, the lord of obstacles and guardian of Dharma. First son of Shiva, he is worshipped before any of the other gods, including Shiva himself. His vahana, mouth, is Mushika, the mouse, symbol of this god's ability to access all places in the mind. Gurudeva taught wherever his devotees are, in the home, the factories, the offices, the hospitals, the marketplace. Orbiting in space or tilling the soil on the farm, Lord Ganesha is everywhere. We worship him before beginning a new project, taking an exam, or making a major decision, such as where to go to college. When we feel the need for Ganesha's blessings, we attend puja to him in the temple, or pray to him at our home shrine. You can get to know him as a good friend. You contact him, hold his elephant image in your mind. Look into his eyes. Speak your questions and problems into his right ear. When you are finished, open your eyes. Ganesha's guidance will come in a subtle, indirect manner. You don't hear speaking. Over the next several days, watch for signs, perhaps a suggestion or even a casual comment from a teacher, parent, or friend that suddenly makes it clear what you should do. Lord Ganesha is a gentle, soothing force. Even the subtle encounter has the power to bring us into the secure consciousness of the Mooladhara Chakra, the fourth center of memory where Ganesha resides. This blessing keeps us above the 7 lower chakras, all of the base emotions such as jealousy, fear, and anger. So agaphic, for those who don't really know that, agaphic is the Sanskrit letter Ram, which says a number God. Lord Siva, the Supreme God, created Lord Ganesha, Murugan, and all the other Hindu gods. They are souls like us, but of a higher evolution, destined to enjoy union with Him. They are very old and mature souls, mighty beings who live in the Shiva Loka. Though commonly depicted as male or female, they are actually beyond gender. Lord Murugan. Murugan is the god of religion and yoga. He is the second son of Siva, born of his divine mind. His electric power awakens spiritual wisdom to propel souls onward in their evolution to Shiva's feet. Also known as Kartikeya, Kumara, Skanda, Shambuddha, Nara, Subramanya. He is worshipped not only by Hindus but by Buddhists as well in China, Japan, and other countries. So if you look at the graphic, you can see it's a six-face Murugan, but the face is Japanese. It's a Japanese depiction of Lord Murugan. So we got all the way to Japan. So a number of the Hindu deities got to Japan. Not in all the Buddhist sects, but some of them worship quite a few of the same deities that are in Sunday. So they have a deity, Kumara is the name. He's looked at as the guardian of the monastery and the protector of the teachings. Majestically seated on the Manipura chakra, this red-hued God blesses mankind and strengthens our will when we rise to higher consciousness through sadhana and yoga. He brings detachment, willpower, and contentment, and his blessings strengthen our meditation. Lord Murugan carries a veil of fear, representing the power to overcome darkness and ignorance. He is the authority behind the king. Nowadays, any government which rules the people, there to see that justice is done and peace prevails. Murugan is especially known by Thomas Starlight, who believe he guides their culture and history. Devotees look to him for healing of the body and mind, and for strength to face life challenges. He is said to love bamboo groves and hilltops, and his vahana is the proud and beautiful peacock. When we connect with Murugan, we have to be ready to change, for he brings a dynamic energy. He inspires penance, such as carrying kavadi during Thaipoti. He softens karmas and purifies the mind. When Murugan's blessings come into our lives, we become a better person, more kind, disciplined, and more spiritual. Many saints and devotees have had visions of Murugan and other gods. More often we just sense their presence, and we feel the warm rays of the sun when our eyes are closed. In part 6, he is the son of Shiva, often called the Lord of Obstacles. Sometimes people want to call him the remover of obstacles. But you can also place him. He's the Lord of Obstacles. It's like small children. The job of the parents to keep the child from hurting him or herself, so they're placing obstacles. So the child can't go into something, going through the night door or this or that. So Ganesha can be like that too. He can be placing obstacles so we don't go the wrong direction. So he's the Lord of obstacles. He's useful. When do we worship Lord Ganesha? Before beginning any activity or before beginning a major activity or making a major decision. How can you contact Lord Ganesha? So this one's quite valuable. You don't find this elsewhere. Hold his image in your mind and speak into his right ear. He is Lord Murugan. He is the second son of Shiva and is the god of religion and yoga. What does Lord Murugan Here, male represents power to overcome darkness and ignorance. What are the common tenets from being? Sharing poverty during time teaching. Okay, part 7, temple and home shrine. So as I mentioned in my talk to you guys, this is a particularly important section of the book. We want a younger generation to go to the temple and worship at the home shrine, but if we can't explain why, there's some questions on that, right? Why do we have to go to the temple? Right about this. If we can't give a good answer why, it may not be. At least after they get past age 14. You don't see a lot of teenage boys in temple. So they stop coming. What are the three worlds? So this is a very important concept because it explains the conceptual way the temple works. We don't have a concept about three worlds and we don't have a full understanding of the temple. There's the three worlds. There are three worlds of existence. The first world is the physical universe, the gross plane called Bhuloka. This is the world we see with our eyes and touch with our hands. It is the material world where we have our experiences, create karma, and fulfill the desires and duties of life in the physical body. Second world is the subtle or astral plane, the in-between realm called Antarloka. This world exists within the physical plane. As our thoughts and feelings are part of that inner world, we are functioning in the astral world even while we are awake. During sleep, we leave our physical body and are aware of that inner world fully. Besides dreaming, we may also attend any training classes held by our son. The Antarloka has many levels, spanning the spectrum of consciousness from the hellish Nautaka region, where the Asuras, demonic beings, dwell, to the highest region of the Devaloka, where the Devas are angels live. When our physical body dies, we live fully in the Antarloka in our subtle body. The third world is the causal plane, the world of light and blessedness, called the Siva Loka. This highest plane is the home of God Shiva and of the gods who assist him, such as Lord Ganesha and Lord Murugan. It is also the home of highly advanced souls who exist in their brilliant soul form. You experience the Shiva Loka and you see the inner light that has a flash of intuition. You can worship God and the gods anywhere, but the temple is the best place because it is built as a special sacred place where the three worlds meet as one. When we are awake, we normally don't see or sense the inner world. The temple enables us to feel the presence of God, gods, and Devas, just as night vision goggles allow us to see in the dark. In our form of worship called puja, we chant, burn incense, ring bells, and offer lights and flowers. This ritual brings us close to God and the great being of our faith. Lesson 60, what is the purpose of the temple? The temple is where we worship and commune with God and the gods. Here devotees are uplifted and receive the inner help they need to live a positive, fulfilling life. Temples are sacred for three reasons. They are constructed in a mystical manner. They are consecrated with special complex rites. And thereafter, continuous daily worship builds a holy force field. Our Grand Siva temples are like no other place on earth. Some are more than 1,000 years old. Strict rules from the Agamas are followed to create such holy spaces where holy God can reside. Devas, gods, and people work together to establish the temple and assure it will be used only for worship. Over the years, the power becomes strong, forming an invisible glass-like bubble or shield around the temple. This keeps up growth vibrations and allows the heaven world to be strong in the present. As you approach God's home, you can feel the spiritual energy. And as you go inside, you are engulfed in peace. Here the neighbors and gods can easily hear your prayers. Here the ancient scriptures are chanted, the traditional rites knowingly performed. Here joyous festivals are celebrated and arduous pilgrimages concluded. At the high point of puja, as bells ring loudly and conches glow, the deity sends rays of blessings to the enshrined image of worship. Letting your aura, this energy can erase worry, clear confusion, and remove sadness. Devotees leaving the temple feel inspired and lightened and burdened. Gurudev explained that the stone or metal images are not mere symbols of the gods. The image is the physical plane form through which the God's love, power, and blessing flood forth into this world. The image is like a temporary physical body that God uses during temple ceremonies. The temple, God's home, becomes a truly sacred place for us, for we know that the gods are real beings, and the purpose of going to the temple is to experience their blessing. In lesson 61, how do we visit the temple? We go to the temple to be close to God. With Shiva is everywhere, it is in the holy temple that we can most easily feel His presence. Knowing that Shiva the Devas can see us, we want to look our best. Before we visit, we bathe and put on clean traditional clothing. We bring an offering such as fruit, milk, and incense, or a lovely garland of flowers. The act of giving makes us receptive to blessings. Outside, we remove our shoes and wash our hands, feet, and mouth, and seek blessings at Lord Ganesha's shrine. Next, we walk clockwise around the temple of the central chamber, then pay respects to each deity. If it is puja time, we sit quietly and enjoy the ceremony being performed by the priest. Through his chants, gestures, visualizations, and offerings, he purifies himself and honors the deity with choice offerings, as one would receive a king. He calls upon God to come and shower blessings on all. During the puja, we focus on the acts of worship, not allowing our mind to wander. Over time, we learn the meaning of the priest's chants and rituals and mentally follow along. After the arati, we prostrate and rise to receive the flame, fresh water, holy ash, and other sacraments, receiving each item with the right hand. Then we sit quietly and meditate or just feel the blessings wash over us. This is also a good time for japa. Worship takes many forms in the temple. Devotees can be immersed in the joys of devotion, lost in prayerful communion, seeking consolation for a loss, singing devotional songs, chanting mantras, or celebrating a rite of passing. Arriving home, we light a lamp in our shrine room to bring the devas from the temple into that sacred place. Pujas and rituals give us a chance to pause, look inward, and concentrate on something more meaningful and profound than the mundane matters of life. Puja is Holy Communion, full of wonder and tender affection. The indispensable part of any puja is devotion. Without love in the heart, outer performance is of limited value. So with true devotion, even simple gestures are sacred rituals. 62. How can we strengthen our temple? Blessed with the knowledge that the temple is the home of God and the gods, we visit often, for they are our dear friends. This is the first way to strengthen Siva. Karma Yoga is selfless service for Siva. It often takes the form of volunteer work in the temple, helping with the basic needs and events like polishing the brass lamp, answering the phone, making garlands, and preparing for puja. This humble service helps establish good character. The effort to do good deeds can be extended into other areas as well, such as the workplace and the home, quietly and willingly helping others without complaint and without expecting thanks. Such service reaps hidden blessings. In its broadest sense, Karma Yoga is spiritualized action. It is doing each and every task consciously, selflessly, excellently, as an offering to the divine. Dr. Yoga Swami advised devotees, whatever work you have to do it well. That in itself is yoga. Work done in the spirit is a form of worship. Doing our ordinary daily duties becomes a powerful sadhana that contributes to our spiritual progress. This yoga makes us more focused, effective, and good. Here are some keys for successfully turning work into worship. Pray to Lord Ganesha before beginning your work. Act selflessly, detach from the results. Focus on serving, helping, and giving. Work hard, overcome lethargy, fatigue, confusion, and doubt. Maintain harmony with others. Enjoy the effort, don't feel rushed. Make the work a worthy offering, completing it as perfectly as you can. Then stop, review what you have done, and make it even better. Next we have what is bhakti. Bhakti is devotion or love felt toward God, gods, and gurus. It's a very good definition. Bhakti is devotion or love felt toward God, gods, and gurus. Bhakti yoga, the practice of expressing this love, is strong in most Hindu traditions. We express bhakti when we worship in our home shrine, attend the temple, or travel on pilgrimage. The more we experience devotion, the more it grows within us. This occurs when we sing sacred songs and chant bhajan. Listening to stories of our great saints and Sadgurus inspires bhakti. Siddhanta Bhakti Yoga is never outgrown. It is not just for beginners. As Gurdjieff said, the yoga of pure devotion is found at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the path. By awakening this love and appreciation, we open ourselves to God's grace. We also express bhakti toward our Guru as a way to experience his or her blessings in us. Devotion is a calm, intelligent expression of love to the deity. It is not unlike the closeness felt between good friends. Siddhanta, the path begins at the charya stage, with getting to know the gods, then developing a relationship with them through service, or karma yoga. Then bhakti is naturally experienced. This is the kriya stage. Our nature becomes soft, flexible, and content. Gurdjieff explains, the inner knowing that all is Shiva's will is one of the first benefits of bhakti yoga. A close, loving relationship with God and the God gives us a greater stability in life and allows for success in meditation. If problems or negative karmas arise, the devotee can place them at the feet of the deity to be dissolved. When karmas are clear, the devotee is able to internalize this devotion into deeper meditations in the yoga state. And we have what are the past 4 stages. So this is very important for Siddhanta to know what the 4 stages are. Sanskrit is called Charya, Kriya, Yoga, Jnana. Pali is Sarya, Kriya, Yoga, Jnana. 4 stages of sadhana. The definition is called Nalapada University of Madras Lexicon. Nalapada. Beautiful. It says the devotee progresses systematically through Sarya, Kriya, Yoga, Jnana, and then to attain moksha. A beautiful definition of how we attain moksha. We perfect Sarya, then we move on to Kriya, we perfect that. And we move on to yoga, and we perfect that, and we continue on. This is a very simple introduction. When created by Lord Shiva, the soul is young and immature. The process of growing up over many lifetimes happens in 4 stages. This is much like the development of a lotus flower. First it sends its roots into the pond's mud, then it grows a stem and leaves that reach the water surface. Finally it blossoms in the full sun, so each previous stage of growth is still there, supporting the flower. And His grace guides this process so that we learn and grow toward the light through experience under the divine law of karma. As the soul progresses through each stage, it becomes less instinctive and more spiritual. Shiva is continually creating souls, so at any point in time there are on earth young souls, adolescent souls, middle-aged souls, and old souls. The 4 padas stages of maturation are Arya, Kriya, Yoga, and Jnana. Charya is good conduct and humble service, defending the temple and helping with temple chores. Here the main work is harnessing the instincts and developing virtuous qualities. Kriya is the stage of devotion or love of God expressed through home puja and temple worship. Yoga is a period of meditation or inner striving under a guru's guidance. At this stage, the temple is a sacred space for contemplation as Shiva's veiling power gives way to his revealing grace. You need oil in the lamp? Keep the lamp going. Jnana is the wisdom state where the realized soul sees himself as one with the temple deity. These stages are also experienced in each lifetime. As children, we learn good conduct is summarized in the yamas and niyamas. Then we are taught worship, expressing heart-melting devotion for God, gods, and deities. Next, we may learn to meditate with the goal of gaining true wisdom. The 4 padas are not alternative ways, but progressive steps on the one path called samadhi. Nor does the soul give up the practices of one pada when it enters the next. Thus, the mature soul in jnana is a paragon of wisdom, yoga, devotion, and virtue. The greatest yogis still love and worship Shiva. What is our code of conduct? The yamas and niyamas are the Hindu code of conduct. In Tamil, it's niyama and niyama. We don't talk. What the practices that Aurobodhanabala suggests we do include yamas and niyamas. He's very keen on that, and we go through a list of them. Heeding the 10 yamas or restraints keeps our instinctive nature in check. Abiding by the 10 niyamas makes us more religious and cultured, revealing our refined soul nature. The yamas and niyamas provide the foundation to support our yoga practice and sustain us from day to day and year to year on the path to Shiva. The 10 yamas are non-imagery, truthfulness, non-stealing, divine conduct, and patience. Steadfastness, compassion, honesty, moderate appetite, and maturity. The 10 niyamas are remorse, contentment, giving, faith, worship of the Lord, scriptural listening, cognition, sacred vows, recitation, and austerity. So in the lessons themselves, it has about a 3 or 4 sentence description of each. I didn't read that here because that would be too detailed. But each one is defined in terms that we should understand. So these are very important practices to learn. What are our 5 core practices? So this is a really basic one. Worship, holy days, pilgrimage, dharma, and rites of passage are the 5 areas of practice that Gurudeva recommends for all Hindus. In Sanskrit, they are called the Pancha Nitya Karma. Vipassana. This is the core of religious life, the soul's natural outpouring of love for God and the God. Next is Utsava, honoring holy days when the blessings of the deities are strongest. We join with family and community in ceremony and feasting during the major Siva, Ganesha, and Murugan festivals each year. Monday is the Hindu holy day in the north of India and Friday in the south. On this day, we attend the temple, clean and decorate the home shrine, and spend extra time in prayer, japa, and scriptural study. These are not days of rest. We carry on our usual work. Pilgrimage, Tirtha is our 3rd area of practice. At least once a year, we make a special journey to a holy place. It is a complete break from our usual concerns, during which God, gods, and gurus become the singular focus. These 3 forms of worship, daily puja, holy days, and pilgrimage, help us manifest our inner perfection in our outer nature. Our 4th area is dharma, living an unselfish life of duty and good conduct. Here the yamas and niyamas are allowed done. Dharma includes being respectful of parents, elders, teachers, and so on. Our 5th area of practice is rites of passage, called samskara. These are personal ceremonies that sanctify and celebrate crucial junctures in life from birth to death. The first major samskara is the name-giving rite. Others, including first feeding your person at the beginning of formal study, you're all familiar with those. As an adult, the most important ceremony is, of course, vivaha, marriage. At death, the soul is released from the body during sacred funeral rites. Rites of passage draw to a special blessing from the deities and deities, society and village, family and friends. And I think this is our last one in practice. What is sadhana? There are 3 dimensions to our being: physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. All 3 need attention for optimum health. Exercise strengthens our physical body. Learning and practicing self-control expands and enhances our emotional and mental capacity. In sadhana, spiritual practice, we exercise our spiritual nature by taking time to experience it. Most of the time, we are so wrapped up in our outer nature that we are hardly aware of our deep, glorious inner reality. This can go on life after life, as many people only begin to think of greater realities when nearing the point of death. We give time to our spiritual nature by performing religious activities. Our being is a daily vigil of spiritual exercise. During this quiet time alone, we focus on life's inner purpose, seeking to make spiritual progress. Puja, japa, scriptural study, hatha yoga, and meditation are all forms of sadhana. Some sadhanas are merely such as going on pilgrimage. Some may be assigned by the Guru as a one-time practice. Popular sadhanas chanting Om 108 times each day. The term spiritual workout is becoming popular in today's busy world. So this is, as I mentioned in the adult talk, it's a mobile app. You can hear somewhat younger, so you know what mobile apps are. On your smartphone, it guides you through a 10-minute practice every day. And if you have your smartphone, you can go through the different parts of it. There's a little bell that goes off, and you're supposed to move on to the next practice. These times of quiet retreat from life's hustle and bustle are underrated. Their benefits overlooked. Sadhana builds willpower, faith, and confidence in oneself and in God, gods, and Guru. Harnesses our instinctive intellectual nature, allowing unfoldment into the superconscious realization and innate abilities of the soul. Further noted, through sadhana we learn to control the energies of the body and nerve system. When we experience that through the control of the breath, the mind becomes peaceful. The control of the breath, the mind becomes peaceful. Very important. Sadhana is practiced in the home and the forest by a flowing river under a favorite tree. In the temple, in Gurukulas, or wherever a pure, serene atmosphere can be found. Yoga Swami directed his devotees to follow the sadhana marga, the path of religious effort, all through life. Next one is, what is meditation? Meditation is a yoga practice to use to quiet the mind, the body, and the emotions and go deep within ourselves. It is more than sitting down and thinking about things in an ordinary way. And it is not just closing the eyes and doing nothing. Meditation occurs when concentration is sustained. It is a quiet, alert, powerful state where new knowledge is awakened from within you as you focus fully on an external object or an internal line of thought. The first goal is to sit still for a few minutes. Then sit longer until you can remain perfectly still for 10 or 15 minutes. If you are able to sit for 20 minutes without moving even one finger, your divine mind can begin to express itself. You can even reprogram your subconscious and change bad habits. The second method is to breathe regularly, 9 counts in and 9 counts out, slowly. Our emotions and thinking are tied to our breathing. If we control breathing, we automatically quiet our emotions and thoughts. When our body is still and our mind and emotions are quiet, we can find peace and discover new knowledge inside ourselves. We become aware of the spiritual power within us. We can use that power to understand our religion, to solve problems in our life, and to be a better person. Meditation is the study of awareness, which is therefore a study of yourself and the universe. To practice, meditation becomes a door to contemplation where you experience the highest states of consciousness and see the clear white light of your soul. You learn to meditate, your life will be more interesting and less stressful. You will be more alive and alert, more present and able to live in the eternal now. Your thinking will be clearer and your emotions more joyful. So then we get a review. Karma Yoga. Selfless service to Siva. Besides the temple, where else can Karma Yoga be done? The workplace and the home. What is Bhakti Yoga? Expressing our devotion or love felt toward God, gods, and beings. What are 3 places we express bhakti? Home, shrine, temple, and when traveling on pilgrimage. What are the 4 padas? Charya, Kriya, Yoga, and Jnana. What is Charya? Good conduct and humble service. What is Kriya? The stage of devotion for home puja and temple worship. What is Yoga? And meditation. What is Jnana? The wisdom state, oneness with the temple deity. What are the yamas and niyamas? The Hindu code of conduct of restraint and observance. What are our 5 core practices? Worship, holy days, pilgrimage, dharma, and rites of passage. What is sadhana? Spiritual practice. What is meditation? Yoga practice is used to quiet the mind, the body, and emotions and go deep within ourselves. That's the last slide. We'll get to the question.